Alright, hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the games that make me extremely nervous every time I have to come back to them. Oh dear. This is Lab Rational Thinking and Flying Crowbar Factory Simulator. Soon we will be there though. There's only one left here. Should we just... Okay, let's try and finish one of the games. I know it's this level, and this level I don't even have a hint for. Oh, I just don't know where to even begin. I've got to make 5 boxes, and then 4 mice have got to end up on these. Okay, so what would happen if we were to just go forward straight away? We would turn left, and we'd be like stuck against this wall. I would not even be able to split. I'd be able to turn around. That's true. I'd be able to turn around, in theory, get away from the wall again if I wanted to, like that. So I don't even have to split immediately, which is what I've been doing a lot. Like, what if I split here? Like, is that reasonable? And then, I don't know, come back in, and maybe we can get them to merge around here somewhere. What's even happening there? One of them's getting consumed, isn't it? I think so. Oh, gosh. Hey, look, 2 in approximately the right place. Oh, not you. I feel like as soon as I start making boxes on different rows, things are going wrong. Perfect. Because they just make too much of a mess, right? Like, I just want to be making them up there. Which is why, like, this was kind of nice. Was it T-shape or just turn? I guess it was just turn. Except I need another mouse. I guess the other mouse could come from there. Wait. Oh no, because the turning left needs to happen. So it has to be like that. Okay. Let's say it's that. Or the alternative was that. But then one of them's just stuck against this wall, unless we turn around. Which is okay only if we also turn away there. Which could be okay. Is it then possible to get back into this cycle? Like that. Ah, but then the next one's blocked there. But there's also no other way out of this. Like, once they turn around there, the only way out of this space is to turn off here. Yeah. I remember putting a thing in here just to turn around there. It doesn't change anything. There's still like a block there. Well, unless we do the thing where we turn around here. I remember doing that as well. In which case, you hit that instead. And then there, which we can't do. I vaguely remember doing something like this and then managing to get the mouse back into the loop. I guess like... well, we'd have to hit that again at some... whoops. We'd have to hit that again at some point. So that would mean turning there, right? Unless we turn here. But then we're coming into it in a different angle. So I think I want that. Duh, duh. Duh, duh. What are we doing? Hold on. You go back there. You do that. Okay, how do I then send another one in? Can I? You come out of there, you come here. I can't put a thing anywhere else because that will have to be blank. I can't put a turn tile there. So how else will they come into this thing? If I do come into it sideways, we have bigger problems, right? Maybe we don't if we like do something like that. I don't know. Hey, we got another one. We got 2. We got 3. Oh my gosh. But then I don't know how the next 2 work unless they just do. No, it's going to push it along. It's going to push it along. No. No. Now what? What am I supposed to do at this point? It felt so close for once. Wait, what? Did I change something? I must have gotten rid of something here, right? Yeah. Or if we move you along, I don't know. Okay, we've got 2 again. This will be about the same, right? Because if we just keep farming them there, eventually they'll block up this path. So something's got to change now that that's there. Yeah, we're just going to push that along again. Something's got to change now that that's blocked off. Which is what makes me think, actually, if we wanted to turn left there, because then we'd hit a thing there. But then that also means having some other way out of this, which I don't have. Unless they always just get turned into boxes there. But then something has to push it along. No, there has to be something that comes out of it. But it's not possible. You could just be stuck against this wall, but like this doesn't matter how many turntiles are put against this wall. We don't get out of there. We just turn back and walk along the wall again. So there has to be a thing if we're pushing them along. There has to be a thing if we're pushing them along. Yeah, the nice thing about like turning left here and going in at that space, well, it doesn't mean we can't also have that, right? Wait, hold on. Okay, can we get you back in? Sure we can, like that. But then you block here. I'm surprised it took that long. There's like potentially something in this. 2. Uh-oh. Some point something has to end up here as well. So maybe blocking that path is bad. But then otherwise we're just going to loop around. What about the ones that were coming down here? What can you do? Maybe you go just like around the corners or like here? Oh, nope, this is chaotic. Let's come around the corner then. That's almost certainly bad. Hey. When do we ever even end up here? Do we end up there? Something ends up along this wall. Oh, there we go, it's happened. Why is there this corridor around the back? Maybe we do just let things go around the back. What happens if we do? What happens? It gets stuck there. But then why would I choose any particular place to turn around here? Like I could put it anywhere along there. I mean, which would change the timing of all the stuff that's happening. So, sure, let's go for it. I think it would, at least. Oh gosh, I'll put you there. I think that has to be there. Change your timing? What would that do? You turn around. Hitting that is kind of bad, isn't it? But then what else is going to happen? Well, unless we, like, turn, like, there-ish or something. Change where we turn there. Maybe not. You two could move along, but that affects the timing of like where things are going to merge here. In fact, they don't merge, okay. So that's bad. That's a weird pattern. That's stable though, right? Yep. More ideas. Where do I get them from? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, turning back into this does feel like the most sensible thing. But we don't just want a repeating pattern. We want... Wait, how did we end up there? Oh, because we're not turning around here. Okay. This repeating pattern's good, except now we hit this. But I can't avoid that because that has to be there. We have to leave. Now I'm definitely just trying random things. Perfect. Why am I putting that one in? I don't really know. That's the thing. Okay, so often with a puzzle like this where excuse me, where like I don't feel like there's a good way forwards through it. Often the designer has kind of thought they've laid out something that they felt was like elegant and thought, well, it's so elegant, people will find it. And so therefore, like, maybe I can somehow use that. Like, that's, I think, like a common, like, I guess, like, mistake when designing a puzzle is to think that, well, you know, if I make it pretty or make it elegant in some way or make it, like, simple in some way, therefore, you know, it'll be found because like it's just a simple thing to find. And so often with these kinds of puzzles, it ends up being that you're actually just looking for something that's like quite a simple pattern, that rather than something very, very complex. Like the state space is complex. The possible options I've got is horrendously complex, and I have no way of pruning it down. But the actual layout for the solution might not be. Because I think nobody would make something where the state space is so complex that you can't prune it down, but also the solution you're looking for within that state space is horrendously complex. Because everybody would go, that's not a good idea for a puzzle. However, I think it can be easy to accidentally make a puzzle that is horrendous in terms of the tree that you have to prune to figure out like where to go. But the solution looks really elegant, and therefore you're tricked into thinking that therefore it must be a doable puzzle. So maybe I just need to take that into account and think, well, okay, so it's probably going to be something quite simple. Whatever that means. Okay, let's switch back to that being the T. Because like the one... Okay. So why don't they merge? Because that's the same thing. Why don't they merge? That is the same thing. Ah, because I was merging with the one that was there, whereas now we're just turning left. It's not the same thing at all. That'd be why. What about like this? Okay, so what do we need to make happen for a merge to happen here, like that? It doesn't feel comfortable. It's not terrible though. This is terrible. Yeah, okay. What went wrong there? Why are we no longer merging? I just added that, right? I thought I just added that. What have I changed? That as well? I guess so. Yeah, because I need the way out, right? So I can do that and put that there, but then I've got no way out. Okay. That's almost certainly going to be there. But then my bet. Okay, what if I move you along? Does that make a difference? That won't make a difference, right? It's the same. So in which case, the whole like turn and then T feels better. What if we turn further along? What does that do to the timing? Messes it up entirely. So this layout feels best currently. You can be anywhere. The furthest we can turn is actually like here. We can't turn back here because we'd have to turn left and then turn right on the way back, but we can't do that. So the furthest we can turn is here or here. Or we can turn just immediately. We end up with this horrible situation though. So maybe like whoever goes that way needs to turn into this space or into this space here or here. At least they're forming on the right row. Let's just try you in a few different positions. See what happens. No. Really bad. It'd be hilarious if something like that did eventually lead to it. I mean, I should let it play out, right? Just in case. Surely not. No. Now the problem is, like, it's possible a subtle change could do something so different. There and there? Not great, is it? Let's put a thing down here. Okay, so let's say you're going back in there. Why am I saying that? I don't know if I really believe that. solving this. Change the timing, see what happens. Pretty sure that's not good. How do I make this the same thing happen again? The problem is that the one that's coming in this way hits the block. But I can't avoid that. I cannot avoid that. We could turn. Always come in from that end. Not completely infeasible. Hold on, so... like something like this could lead to something. They fuse. You come back. We apparently got another one there. That looks like a glitch, but whatever. And a mouse just got destroyed. Yeah, and again. Okay, where does some mice end up that's kind of awkward and weird? Anywhere? They never really end up down here at all, do they? Okay, let's turn a bit later, see what happens. I just keep pushing it back and forth. Oh, no, you're stuck there again. Hey, look, this is how we end up with the two at the end there, I guess. Do we ever get anything turning on here this way? Probably not, right? Okay, what if you're here? I mean, we could also turn around there and make that even shorter. Oh dear. I kind of want to look up like a partial solution, but I don't really have a way of doing it. Except to like just cover my screen as I open up the solution. Okay, let's try and look for a partial solution somehow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's on my other screen. I'm going to make my browser window really small and load the image. Oh wait, so that scaled the image. It's a very tiny image though, so I can't actually see the solution right now. The image is on that screen, very small. How do I guess I can just hold something over the screen and make it bigger. Okay, I'm going to look at only the top row. Only the top row. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. That changes things a lot. All right. So the only thing on the top row that's set is these two, which I think means I'm going to be teeing there. How else would this work? And then what do I do with you? This other mouse. So nothing else goes on the top row. Let's just forget about that top row now. Which is interesting, because that means things need to start going right. Maybe like the next mouse pushes things along and then just becomes a box that doesn't escape. And so therefore I need to like get you like back in to here. So you split twice again. Okay. It's not a problem to have a box there. Oh, wait, we might end up opening all the things. Come on. No, they're both stuck. Oh dear. Okay. What about here and here? Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on, so it's there, there, there. You're coming down here, and what are you doing? Are we sending one back in here? I think so. We're trying to, at the very least. Okay. We're getting... Oh. Hey, we got 5 boxes. That is what I was aiming for. Do I look at the next row? Maybe I'll look at the bottom row. Top row and bottom row. We're gonna look at. Okay, bottom row. There and there. It's hard to figure out exactly what that spacing is. There and there. I think that's... Let me make it small again. I think that is... There and there. Ooh. Well, that's not something I was going to try. So maybe you're splitting and just coming around? I think this is stable, right? I think so. The timing's different each time, so no, it might not be stable still. Although, was that a repeat? No, it's changing very subtly. That might have been a repeat. I think that was a repeat. Oh wait, so that wasn't there, so it was just this on the bottom row. Well, that means we're coming back into that. You just get something so different every time you run it, even with a very subtle change. Who knows, maybe it'll work, except that's covered up now, so that's not going to work. Okay, could that T be in a different place? I don't really want it to be there, do I? So at the beginning, those merge, which is good. You could instead come this way, turn left and turn right and go up there. Who knows? Maybe eventually this does something good. I'm beginning to doubt that might be true. Well, these are stuck now, aren't they? Oh, no, so I know that these aren't there. Okay, hold on. So we could do this thing. And you're there. Also, does it work? I mean, this is very similar to the previous one, which is quite a surprise. Okay, that's now blocked up. Let's have a look. You go there, you come around, you split like that. How is that ever useful? You're there. You're there. I'm going to look at another row. Second row from the bottom. Oh, okay, which is exactly what they've got. Hold on, let's make it smaller. It's exactly what they've got, which implies this as well, I think. Else, how would else, unless there's one going there. Either implies this or it implies that. Okay, so like I know this and this, yet still this is an impossible puzzle. may not be... There needs to be 2 T's. Absolutely has to be 2 T's. I mean, it could be more. That wouldn't be good. Why am I not seeing here? Like, why do I always put that away? Well then, because things don't align up. The timing doesn't work out. That timing does work out. Let's send... One comes along here at some point. Let's send you in. There you are. Hello. Ooh. Why? 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 That's just not a solvable puzzle. Oh dear. I had to look up 3/5 of the answer. And like I was pretty certain about the T immediately. And I knew there had to be another one. It's just impossible. And there's just that random... It's just that random one that's there to catch a mouse that just happens to be walking that way later. And that does something good, apparently. This can't be planned. This can't be planned at all. Let's do it again. It was that. There was one there. What was the one? It wasn't there and there. And we had this shape. That, and that. Okay, let's watch it in slow motion. Let's talk about what happens here. They split. Okay, this bit makes a lot of sense. They're merging there. Great. We have like a way of producing boxes there. This one comes back around. Because this the T is in reverse. So now we've got a completely weird situation. We've got these 2 things going in reverse. This one pushes that along. 2 merge there, sure. Yeah, and we have these ones coming around here and like turning right, and they're just merging in different places every time. It's not like I made a machine or like a factory where it was a repeating process. This is a completely different thing happens every iteration of this loop. It's not even a loop, it's just chaos. And then that happens to push those 2 into position. And then there happened to be enough mice to land in the right places. Well, okay, great. I finished rational thinking. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. So it is the same as the solution that's on the... Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same. Okay. That is the intended solution. It's interesting to think, like, I actually have no idea whether there might be another solution. Simply because, like, there's the whole thing of, like, if you deduce your way to the solution, then you know that's the only solution. Like, if you, like, actually logically deduce every step of the solution, then you know that is the only one. That's, like, that's just a mathematical certainty. But I did not deduce my way to that solution. I cheated by just looking up parts of it and then kind of guessed at the rest. But at the same time, we can see that making even a slight change to that makes the whole thing not work in horrendous ways, like in ways that are completely different to what's actually supposed to happen. So it's hard to know, like, maybe if you make enough of those mutations to that solution, if you make enough mutations, like if you think about like the possible space of solutions, it's some like n-dimensional space, and then let's say we've actually sorted this space by solutions that have similar outcomes, and like the solutions that actually like are actual solutions that solve the puzzle are like all clumped together, and then ones that are kind of close to like nearby. Imagine it was possible to sort this space in that way. Now what happens in a game like this is you make one small change, like you have something that's like maybe quite close to a solution. It's like somewhere nearby. You think like it's comfortably close to the cloud of possible solutions, wherever that is in the n-dimensional space. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm close. I'll make one change. You make one change, and suddenly the solution you're at now is miles away from that cloud. But it's possible that by making a bunch of more changes that are chaotic like that, you end up jumping around this n-dimensional space until you end up back in the cloud again. Like, if there's like more than one, if there's more than one solution in that cloud that's actually a valid solution. I don't know whether there is. There might not be. But yeah, because of the chaotic nature of the mechanics, it just jumps everywhere. Like, you can't stay close to the solution, even if you feel like you are close to it. So therefore, I also don't know that there aren't going to be other solutions, because I cannot predict what making small changes would make. Anyway, lab rational thinking is done. We're down to just one game left to finish, although, well, according to the check marks, I've got a lot to do, but I don't have a lot to do. Well, I've got a bit to do. All right, we will do something here next time. So we did D3. Oh yeah, we did D3. That was a nice one to end on last time. We've done D4. D5 we did. D6 is new. Why did we... Karu, why did you add another level? This one we did not do, which kind of looks awkward and weird, but maybe it's fine. Like, I didn't really spend that much time with this one, did I? I guess you need a box. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, see you next time for some more hint reading and potentially looking up partial solutions. Goodbye.